Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English podcast has been started, and today, this day has to be different because I don't have my slogan. No, yes, people, don't worry, I have it. It's in my phone, and I'm going to read you from my phone right now. Well, wait a minute. Here is. Here is. And let's read it from my phone. Now it will be completely special episode, and we can start with the with the official slogan of Peter's English podcast. Let's start. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Peter. I'm the owner and the host of my own Peter's English podcast. It's podcast about learning English, writing, streaming, and recording my own novel, Vira the Vampire Diary, and for inspiring you for learning English, because learning English is for everyone. Welcome. This is the PPP mode, picture in picture mode episode, where I want to show you my chat with Microsoft Copilot because I decided to use the help of AI chatbots in my kind of episodes who that are called uh, um, Learn English with Peter. Yes, learn English with Peter with, and this is the and is the kind of episodes where I want to use the help of AI chatbots as my English teacher. Yes, people, you can use the help of AI chatbots like your English teacher, and it's great. I think you can learn English with thanks to AI chatbots. And today I want to use the help of Microsoft Copilot because I can use it for unlimited time with DeepSeek, but and others have, I mean AI chatbots, others have their limits, and this is the main thing why I use always Microsoft Copilot. And let's start. And let's start. Uh, I'm streaming and recording my live stream on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio right now. I activated study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Let's start with B and to be and to have. let's let's start. Let's explain explain to be and to have. Okay, people, I want to use the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot because thanks to this mode, I can use Microsoft Copilot as my English teacher, and that's great. Let's do it. Okay, everything works, and here is. We have to wait. Okay, here is. Okay, I want to read you and F5, and here is. Can you see it? Uh-huh. Yes, perfectly. Let's return to the website and let's start. I'm streaming and recording my live stream on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio right now. I activate the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Let's explain to be and to have. Perfect, Peter. Let's start your picture in picture live stream lesson with the basics. The verb to be and to have. Since you're in study and learn mode, I'll guide you step by step and you'll practice live with your audience. Step 1. This is for the beginners, but okay, why not? Step 1. Present simple of to be. Statements. I am a teacher. You are a student. He, she, it is my friend. We are ready. They are happy. Try saying one sentence about yourself using to be. For example, I am Peter. Negatives. I am not tired. You are not late. He is not here. Can you make a negative sentence about your live stream? This is not boring. For example, here is everything. Questions. Am I correct? Are you watching? Is he ready? Ask your audience. Are you learning English with me right now? Okay, step 2, present simple of to have statements. I have a podcast. You have a microphone. She has a YouTube channel. Say one sentence about your setup. I have OBS Studio. Negatives. I don't have time. He doesn't have headphones. He try. I don't have problems with streaming. Questions. Do you have a question? Does she have a laptop? Ask your viewers. Do you have fun watching this live stream? Peter style teaching tip. When you explain live, pause after each example and invite your audience to repeat their own sentence in the chat. That way they practice with you in real time. Would you like me to guide you next present continuous? I think this is too easy. Everyone knows how to do present simple of to be and to have and negatives and questions. Let's continue. Let's continue with present simple. We have to wait. Perfect. It's here, F5. Now here is my message. Can you say yes, you can. Let's continue. Let's continue with present simple. Great, Peter. Let's keep your live stream flowing smoothly with present simple. Since we're in study and learn mode, I'll guide you step by step and you can practice live with your audience. Present simple statements. We use present simple for hobbits, not for hobbits from the Lord of the Rings, no, for habits, routines, and facts. Examples. I stream on YouTube. She plays the guitar. They live in Slovakia. Try saying one about your daily routine. I record podcast every day. Present simple negatives. We use don't, do not, or doesn't, does not. Examples. I don't watch TV in the morning. He doesn't like coffee. We don't live in London. Can you make a negative sentence about your live stream? I don't stop streaming when I'm confident. Present simple questions. We use do does at the beginning. Examples. Do you like English? Does she live in New York? Do they watch your channel? Ask your viewers live. Do you enjoy learning English with me? I think not. I think not because I don't know, but I think so that you don't like it because it's too easy. Quick teaching tip for your stream. Pause after each example and invite your audience to type their own present simple sentence in the watch. Yes, okay. I like learning English. I don't like mm, I don't like what I don't like. I don't like fish. And do you like my podcast? Okay, here is my answer. Perfect. F5. Here is my answer. You can see it. Let's go. I've been streaming for 10 minutes. I like learning English. I don't like fish. Do you like my podcast? Yes, people, this was my answer of for present simple statement, negatives and questions. Perfect, Peter. You've just created a mini lesson in present simple right there on your live stream. Let's break down what you did for your audience. Statements. I like learning English. Subject plus verb in present simple. Clear, positive statement. Negatives. I don't like fish. You use don't plus verb. Correct form for negatives in present simple. Questions. Do you like my podcast? You use do at the beginning. That's exactly how we form questions in present simple. Teaching tip for your stream. Pause here and invite your viewers to type their own 3 sentences in the chat. One statement, one negative, and one question. That way, they practice the full pattern live with you. I don't have any listeners, any audience. I don't have anyone. I mean, I don't have any fan. Yes. Let's continue because this was too easy. Mm, let's continue with present continuous. Okay. Yes, people, I always do the same, but remember, you have to practice. Yeah, and you have to practice everything. And don't worry, it will be a short story created by Microsoft Copilot. It will be funny as usual, but you have to wait. Okay, here is F5. And here is. Let's continue with present continuous. Alright, Peter, let's guide your live stream audience into the present continuous. Since we're in study and learn mode, I'll break it down step by step and you can practice live with them. Present continuous statements. We use am, are, is plus verb plus ing for actions happening right now. Examples. I am streaming on YouTube. You are learning English. She is watching TV. Try one. I am recording my podcast. Yes, this is true. Negatives. We add not after am, are, is. Examples. I'm not sleeping. They are not working. He isn't playing football. Make one about your stream. I am not stopping the lesson. Yes, of course, no, don't worry. We move am, are, is to the beginning. Yes, when we are talking about questions. Am I speaking clearly? Are you watching this live stream? Is he listening? Ask your viewers. Are you enjoying this live stream? I hope not, but okay, we can continue. Teaching tip for your teaching tip, not teachingka. Teachingka is in Slovak. Teaching tip for your stream. Pause after each section and invite your audience to type their own present continuous sentence in the chat. One statement, one negative, one question. I don't think so. It's a good idea to do because we are not beginners. I'm not beginner. Let's continue with past simple because it's very easy. Because it's an easy peasy job, we can continue with past simple. Okay, let's continue with past simple. Okay, we have to wait. Here is F5 and here is you can see it. Yes, you can. Past simple. Perfect timing, Peter. Let's guide your live stream audience into the past simple. Since we're in study and learn mode, I'll break it down step by step and you can practice live with them. Past simple statements. We use the past form of the verb for actions that happened before. Examples. I watched a movie yesterday. She visited London last year. They played football on Saturdays. On Saturdays. Try one live. I streamed my podcast yesterday. That's true. I streamed my podcast yesterday. Okay. We use the past form of the verb. Past simple statements. We use past form of the verb for actions that happened before. Okay, negatives. We use did, not, didn't plus verb. Examples. I didn't watch TV. He didn't eat breakfast. We didn't go to school. Make one about your stream. I didn't stop recording. Yes, I didn't stop recording. Questions. We use did plus subject plus verb. Examples. Do you watch my live stream? Did she call you? Did they play football? Ask your viewers. Did you enjoy my last episode? Okay. This is easy. We can continue with past continuous. Explain past continuous. Okay. This is so easy, people. Yes, it is. Yes, don't worry, it will be something more funny in the next live streams. Okay, here is F5. This is the this is the English grammar for beginners. Yes, I know, but it's really important to you to know it, to learn it, and to repeat it every time. Let's explain past continuous. Perfect, Peter. Let's guide your live stream audience into the past continuous. Since we're in study and learn mode, I'll break it down step by step and you can practice live with them. Past continuous statements. We use was, were plus verb plus ing for actions happening at a specific time in the past. Examples. I was recording at 5 p.m. yesterday. She was cooking dinner when I arrived. They were playing football all afternoon. Try one live. I was streaming last night at 8 p.m. Yes, we can repeat. We use was, were plus verb plus ing for actions happening at a specific time in the past. Negatives. We add not after was, were. I was not sleeping at midnight. He wasn't working yesterday evening. We weren't watching TV at 9 p.m. Make one about your stream. I wasn't talking about grammar yesterday. Questions. We move was, were to the beginning. Examples. Was I speaking clearly? Were you watching my live stream yesterday? Was she listening to music? Ask your viewers. Were you watching my last episode? I think so. That you wasn't watching. And okay. Explain which past tense is the best option for storytelling in the past. Explain where I can use past simple and why. This is very important and perfect. Here is perfect explanation. I5. Can you see it? I think so that you can. Yes. Let's continue. Explain which past tense is the best option for storytelling in the past. Explain where I can use past simple and why. I mean past continuous. I'm sorry, but okay. Excellent live stream question, Peter, and this is where grammar meets storytelling. Let's guide your audience step by step. Which past tense is best for storytelling? For most stories, the past simple is the main tense. Why? Because stories usually describe completed actions that happened in the past. Example. Yesterday I walked to the shop, I bought some bread, then I met my friend. Each action is finished one after another. That's why past simple is the backbone of storytelling. Where to use past simple? We use past simple when talking about events in sequence, one after another, describing facts about the past, explaining what happened, the main storytelling, the main storyline. Examples. I visited London last year. She cooked dinner and watched TV. They played football on Saturday. Why past simple works for stories? It gives your audience a clear timeline. It makes the story easy to follow. It shows what happened, not what was happening around it. Think of past simple as the spine of the story. Other tenses, like past continuous, add details and atmosphere, but past simple carries the plot forward. Oh, okay, people, let's repeat because this is important. Which past tense is best for storytelling? For most stories, the past simple is the main tense. Why? Why? Because stories usually describe completed actions that happened in the past. Each action is finished one after another. That's why past simple is the backbone of the storytelling. Yesterday I walked to the shop, I bought some bread, then I met my friend. You use past simple when talking about events in sequence, one after another, describing facts about the past, explaining what happened, the main storyline. Okay, now let's continue. Where can I use past continuous in storytelling? You have to wait. Excellent. Not people. Peter, don't use Slovak, and people do not Slovak too. If you are for Slovakia, yes, you have to learn English. Yes, and F5. Can you see it? Tell me. Peter, tell me. Yes, you can. Okay. Where can I use past continuous in storytelling? Great question for your live stream, Peter. Let's show your audience how past continuous works in storytelling. Past continuous in storytelling. You use past continuous to describe background actions or ongoing situations in the past. It sets the scene while the main story, past simple, moves forward. How it works? Past simple, the main events, the plot. Why? Because past simple describes the finished actions in the past. Past continuous describes what was happening around those events, the atmosphere, the background. Examples in storytelling. Setting the scene. It was raining and people were running to find shelter. The rain is background, the real action will come next. Describing simultaneous actions. I was recording my podcast while my friend was cooking dinner. Two actions happening at the same time. Interrupted actions. I was streaming when the internet suddenly stopped. The past simple stopped. Interrupts. The past continuous was streaming. Teaching tip for your stream. Not teaching. Tell a short story. No, no. I don't want to do it because I want to create generated story created by Microsoft Copilot. Okay. Here is. Tell a short story mixing both sentences. Yesterday, I was recording my podcast. I was talking about grammar and the chat was filling with questions. Suddenly, my headphones stopped working. Notice, the background was recording, was talking, was filling, is past continuous. The main event stop working is past simple. So use past simple for the plot. Use past continuous for the background, atmosphere, and interrupted actions. Yes, we can do it. how long am I streaming, and I can see that I have to repeat the two questions now. Okay, let's continue. Uh, let's continue with subject and object questions in English. It's a good idea. Okay, let's do it. Perfect. We can continue. Okay, let's continue with subject and object questions in English. Perfect, Peter. Let's guide your live stream audience into subject versus object questions. This is a great final grammar point before your funny story. Yes, it is. Subject questions. We use a subject question when we don't know who or what is doing the action. No auxiliary verb do, does, did is needed. Examples: who called you? We don't know the subject, the person who called. What happened yesterday? Try one lie. Who is watching my live stream? Let's repeat it. Repeat it. Subject questions. We use a subject question when we don't know who or what is doing the action. No auxiliary verb to does did is needed. Examples: who called you? We don't know the subject, the person who called. What happened yesterday? Try one live. Who is watching my live stream? Object questions. We use an object question when we don't know who or what receives the action. Wait a minute. Yes, receives. I'm sorry. Because subject question, yes. Subject questions. We use a subject question when we don't know who or what is doing the action. In object questions, we use an object question when we don't know who or what receives the action. We use auxiliary verb do, does, did. Examples: who did you call? We know the subject, you, but we don't know you, but we don't know the object. What did she eat? Try one. Who did you invite to watch this stream? Quick comparison. Subject question: who called you? The unknown is the subject. Object question: who did you call? The unknown is the object. Okay, I think that's easy. And tomorrow I can continue with the. Wait a minute. Now it's better. Peter, now, now, have you discovered that your webcam was in the bad position? Perfect. You are great. But okay, don't worry, people. Everything is okay. And I think that's it because everyone is sleeping or everyone escaped somewhere 1 minute before. And okay, let's. In the end of this episode, I want to compare subject questions with object questions because questions were very important in English. Let's repeat it again. Subject questions. We use a subject question when we don't know who or what is doing the action. No auxiliary verb do, does, did is needed. Who called you? What happened yesterday? Object questions. We use an object question when we don't know who or what receives the action. We use auxiliary verb do, does, did. Who did you call? What did she eat? Subject questions. Who called you? The unknown is the object. Object question. Who did you call? The unknown is the object. Okay. That's it. Create a funny, wild, 500 word story inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. Use a lot of use a lot of dialogues between characters. Use Viera with her boyfriend Peter. Use present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, subject and object questions in the story. Be polite but very funny, crazy and satiric. Crazy, wild and satirical. Sarcastic and satirical. Satirical. Okay, now we have to wait for the story because we like story, don't we? And we have to wait for the story, and let's continue with the story. Wait a minute. Microsoft Copilot is creating right now. We have to wait. Yes, here is F5. I have to use F5 if I want to refresh the website. And here is the story. Can you see it? Yes, you can. And let's continue. Create a funny wild 500-word story inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Diary. Use a lot of dialogues between characters. Use Vera with her boyfriend Peter. Use present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, subject and object questions in the story. Be polite but very funny, crazy and wild, and sarcastic and satirical. Peter, buckle up. Here comes a wild, chaotic, sarcastic, mythos-powered Vera story that fits perfectly into your live stream lesson. It uses present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, subject questions, object questions, and a whole lot of Vera-style madness. Okay, people, I'm going to read you a 500-word story created and generated by Microsoft Copilot. It was inspired by my novel Vera the Vampire Diary, and I decided to generate this story thanks to the help of Microsoft Copilot because I want to show you how English grammar works in the real English text or stories. Let's do it. Vera the Vampire Girl now. Wait a minute. Again, Peter. Don't be shy. Let's do it again. Vera the Vampire Girl. The Night of the Exploding Garlic Soup. 500 words. Vera the Vampire Girl wakes up in her coffin and immediately complains. Peter, why is the sun so loud today? She asks. The sun isn't loud, Peter says. You're just dramatic. I'm not dramatic, Vera says while dramatically throwing a pillow across the crypt. Peter is making breakfast, which is suspicious because he never cooks. Vera is watching him with narrowed eyes. What are you doing? She asks. I'm making garlic soup, Peter says proudly. Vera freezes. Garlic? In my house? Who allows this crime? Peter shrugs. He doesn't like... Who doesn't like garlic soup? Me! She screams. I am a vampire. I literally explode when I smell garlic. At that exact moment, the pot explodes. Garlic soup flies everywhere. Peter was stirring the pot. Vera was shouting, and the soup was boiling when suddenly, boom! Vera jumps behind the coffin. Who created this recipe? Who hates me so much? You do, Peter says. You wrote it in your diary last week. I did not, Vera says. You did. Peter insists. You said I want to try human food like a normal girlfriend. Vera gasps. Who reads my diary? You left it open on the table, Peter says. Also, you wrote it in glitter pen. Vera sighs. Fine. Maybe I wrote it, but why did you cook it? Because I love you, Peter says, and because you said you want to be a modern vampire woman who eats soup. Vera rolls her eyes. I say many things. Yesterday I said I want to become a dentist. You did, Peter says. You said you want to bite people professionally. Vera nods proudly. That is correct. They start cleaning the garlic explosion. Peter is whipping the walls. Vera is complaining loudly. This is the worst morning ever, she says. Who invented mornings? Humans, Peter says. Exactly, cancel them. Suddenly Vera stops. She sniffs the air. Wait, do you smell that? Peter sniffs. No, it smells like victory, she says. I survived garlic soup. I am unstoppable. Peter laughs. You're ridiculous. I am not ridiculous, Vera says. I am iconic. Then she looks at Peter and asks, Who loves you more than I do? No one, Peter says. And who do you love? She asks. You, Peter says. And who will never cook garlic soup again? Peter sighs. Me. Correct, Vera says. Lesson learned. They sit together on the coffin, covered in garlic soup and regret. Peter asks, So, what do we do now? Vera smiles. We write this in my diary, and we pretend it never happened. And what about dinner? Peter asks. Vera grins. We order pizza, no garlic. If you want, I can help you read this story live, break it into grammar sections, or even create episode 2 with even more chaos. Wait a minute, do we have... How long? Oh, Peter, why are you looking into your webcam? Look into your OBS studio. Yes, I've been streaming for 47 minutes. I think that this story it's very easy for you, and we don't need and we don't need to explain something, don't we? No, I think so that I understand everything. You can believe me or you don't need to believe me, but who cares? My story, my rules. No, this is not my story. I mean my podcast, my rules, because this funny story was created by Microsoft Copilot and it's very cool, I think. It's very funny and very good. Okay, I think if you want, I can break it into grammar sections or even create episode 2. No, I think that's it. That's it for today. Okay. And here is the that is for today. But I finished, Peter. You wrapped this live stream like a true showman. You taught grammar, you streamed confidently, you mythosed Vera into a garlic power legend, and you kept the energy high from start to 2, and that's exactly how a PPP picture-in-picture episode should feel. Playful, structured, chaotic in the best way, and unmistakable you. Take a breath, enjoy the afterglow of the stream, and let today's episode settle into your legacy archive. Tomorrow you'll wake up knowing you created something real, funny, and educational, live on camera with full confidence. Whenever you're ready for Peep episode 2, I'll be right here, headset on, ready to teach, riff, and mythos with you again. Sleep well, maestro of livestream grammar. Okay, people, we can go sleep. You can see. It was very funny episode for me because I repeated the English grammar of past or to be, to have, present simple, present continuous, past simple, and past continuous, and subject and object question in English. And you can learn it via very interesting, funny, wild, and crazy story created by Microsoft Copilot. As you can see, learning English with Microsoft Copilot can be funny. Okay, I want to stream for 40 minutes because this is picture in picture episode, and I don't want to ramble a lot. Follow my Peter's English podcast. You can follow me on my Linktree. You can follow me on my website petersenglishpodcast.com. You can follow my YouTube. You can follow my Spotify for creators, and you can follow me on every good and bad uh, podcast site. Please follow me on my YouTube. Yes, I want to do it. Yes, I'm repeating myself, but yeah, I want to have a lot of followers, a lot of viewers. I want to have a lot of views because I want to share with you that learning English is for everyone, and this is main slogan of my podcast because learning English is really for everyone, and you can change your life. You can have better paid job. You can live without language barriers. You can enjoy a big world of English content, and that's great. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to read my novel Vera the Vampire Girl Diary. You can find it on my website petersenglishpodcast.com and on my Wattpad, where you can read season 1 and season 2. Please start with season 1 because yes, every chapter has independent story, but it's you have to understand the context of the whole novel. Because my Vera the Vampire Girl Diary novel is funny, is very funny, wild, crazy, and satirical comedy sitcom series on Wattpad with 2 seasons. I created 48 chapters, stories of my novel. You don't believe me, but yes, it's my biggest project, but I like it because I like to do Vera the Vampire Girl Diary, and I want to continue. And we can end this episode because I have enough for today and you have enough too because it wasn't very easy to do this grammar kind of episode because grammar is not very easy, but I like to learn English grammar because for me it's a hobby. Yes, I'm the single one person English learner on the internet who and in the world and in the whole Milky Way of our galaxy because I like learning English. And yes, everyone likes to learn English, and I'm single one who likes to learn English grammar especially. And okay, I'll be streaming for 43 minutes, and I want to tell you, yes, I want to want. Uh, I want to continue with this live stream for 2 minutes. What can I do? Yes, you please learn English because English is an international language. It is used everywhere in the world, in the business, because uh, because the companies used English at as business English as business language number one. You can live without language barriers. You can travel around the world. You can change your life. You can meet a lot of new people. You can have better paid job. You can create your own podcast. You can have fun with it like myself. You can create your novel and have fun with it like myself, like me, and that's great. And you can enjoy a big world of English grammar. You can watch movies and series in English. You can listen to a lot of English podcasts and audiobooks. You can do your podcast. You can do your own English novel like myself, because learning English is for everyone, and learning English can connect with everyone, and that's great. Okay, I want to wait until 45 minutes, and I want to end this episode the last 40 seconds, but I don't want to do numbers because it's not very funny. Yes, 52, 53, I mean seconds. Okay, it's not the new year because it's new year. And yes, I can tell you again, I wish you happy new year 2026. If this is the first episode, uh, I hope that the first thing of this year is learning English for you, because it can really change your life forever. And yes, this is the end of this episode of this live stream on my YouTube channel. It was Peep 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 episode Learn English with Peter, with the help of AI chatbots as my English teacher. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.